So yeah, Hurricane always just like goes bam in the scale.
Yeah, it's very something.
Yeah, like this for the whole like the war that happens underneath Naxxramas and Dragonblight, which of course is one of the most like epic moments. Or wait, is this them attacking Stormwind?
Yes, it is.
Whoops. Oh, of course it's them attacking Stormwind. Yeah. Well, there you go. This is not something that's been portrayed in a big trailer before.
No.
I mean, yeah. It's like the way the Blizzard's big trailers kind of like are able to capture some of the fantasy. I think like he does a good job, and I've noticed a lot of post-processing effects and things like that. That
almost too much to me, but yeah.
It's like, I would agree. I do think, though, that to the kind of average viewing eye, it's enough to like give it this almost hyper-reality feel that gives it a sort of a filmic quality that they enjoy. I think that's one of the things that's generally worked pretty well for the Hurricane trailers.
Yeah, so I will argue that comes across in a little bit of how do I put this? I had an analogy, but I didn't want to use it. Shit, what was it? Just the idea of, I know what it was. I was going to say it's like the whole World of Warcraft 2 in Unreal Engine 5, and you're like, but that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't look right. Sure, it's high fidelity, but it doesn't make sense. It's like if the game looked like this, it'd be fucking unplayable. But it does work for like the kind of, the experience of it. The kind of, this is how I imagine it sometimes kind of vibe.
Yeah, well, one of the cool things about how this is done is, because like I've been following this guy's work for a long time.
Yeah.
He works, I mean, definitely with other assets, but like a lot of this is just exported from WoW.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, and taken into like Cinema 4D or whatever and kind of polished up. Unlike something where we are using other assets to recreate something.
Yeah.
I think that's always been one of the impressive things.
Yeah, and as people are pointing out, the attention to detail from Hurricane, this is absolutely brutal. Every single asset is utterly on point. Nothing is out of place. Nothing's anachronistic. It's all just, this is what it literally is.
Yeah, like this is Darnassus is getting fucked right now.
Yeah, and everyone's in the appropriate gear for it.
Yeah. All those things that just give you that like little bit of, oh yeah, there's scale.
Yeah, there's so many.
Like, this whole thing, I mean, imagine, not to say it would be reasonable for it to be like this in-game, of course, because that'd be so much work for like a quick little event, and I actually do think that the event is really awesome, but like, I mean, that feels like, oh shit, we have just been reamed, we need to go and deal with the Lich King.
I will say that, and this is exceedingly...
Take another shot for an epic?
No, this isn't epic.
Oh, shit.
This is something good. There is at least 2 moments in the Dragonflight and beta where the sense of scale, the sense of, oh, this is actually happening. Yeah. Oh, there are a lot of NPCs joining in this event, and it's like very visible. There's a lot of stuff actually kind of happening there where it is full on like, oh, yeah, shit. I felt that was a cool moment. I understand how many things are involved here. And it's like, it's not full on this vibes, right? Because you can't do that in game. Not reasonably. That's the tier of like AAA single player game and stuff. But it is still like, yeah, that you can mimic the feeling okay, like FF does in the Gimlet Dark. But specifically, it's like, this is just actually profoundly just like, yep.
Dark was sick. Well, it's one thing actually.
Does this better.
It's why I feel like that, and I know the repetition was an issue, but the Warlords of Draenor intro experience, it had so many like scripted events and stuff that it actually felt, and I know it doesn't hold up playing it multiple times, of course, but I thought the like first time through, I thought it was way better than Broken Shore, way better than Battle for Azeroth, way better than the Maw thing. Pretty sweet. So anyway, yeah, Hurricane, nailing scale, making your world feel just, I mean, yeah, goddamn.
You can tell this person loves World of Warcraft more than they have any right to.
Yeah, and it's cool because, like, this is Blizzard.
Hopefully give them plenty of beans for, like...
I'd hope so. But, like, this is smart. This is Blizzard going and be like, you care a fuckload about this.
Leverage that,
Do you want to be able to just spend however much time you need? We will pay.
Yeah, same with IK edit. Like,
community the IK edit. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit.
Trailer took him 300 days apparently.
Man, look at this shit.
Yeah.
yeah, like this being a solo-ish, or I think solo work is... That's insane. That's insane. It's amazing. Fucking Grizzly Hills, man.
Yeah.
Or is that Fjord? No, that's Fjord.
Yeah. The Zeppelins in the sky. That's such a great film.
Yeah, and you see, once you start having to like animate all these things,
Yeah.
doing more than just the stock animations, oh boy, that is when it's taking a long time.
It's insane. Yeah.
I suppose a welcome is in
Man, memories. Fucking landing in here,
Like that little effect in there.
stuck into the big war.
That said,
Even,
every
like-
time I see that face, I'm like, oh yeah, this is World of Warcraft, and it's horrible.
Well, it is just interesting that like that's a WoW gnome, and
Yeah.
goddamn if you tried to make that look like a Wrath gnome, but still that it would work in this trailer.
Yeah.
Like there's a fine line there. Mm-hmm. Play, please. Thank you.
I will say there is one part of this,
Oh, the Tundra.
and this is literally me nitpicking. There's only one part of the show I'm like, I don't know if I agree with that. Everything else is beautiful, but I'll say when it happens. And I might be wrong. Actually, I'll watch it again just to make sure. That's
Wormrest.
so nice.
Yeah. And it's again that thing, it's like this doesn't look like we have done a big WoW CG where it doesn't look like the game world that you're used to
Yeah.
playing. You go here like you've exported the map that my character has
that's
been in.
literally it.
Like that's that's the feel it's achieved for sure.
Yep.
Man,
Oh yeah, that
sorry.
didn't make any sense. Did you miss? Oh yeah, that's what it is. It's those level up animations.
Fuck it. No way. I am down.
I-
I will fight you.
I feel like that's right. So okay, it's until that point, none of it felt like it was video game World of Warcraft. It all felt like it was World of Warcraft, the World of Warcraft.
That's fair.
as soon as the level of animation happens, I'm like, that's a game system. That's not accurate. That's not accurate to what's actually happening. That's a game system. If you know, I like the reason I didn't say it at the start until I saw it again was I was thinking, oh, is that a what do you call it? Is that like a buff icon or something? Is that someone, you know, buffing someone else? But if it's a level up, that's different. That is not what would happen to someone in the World of Warcraft.
So, you know what?
Yeah.
I accept what you're saying for sure.
Yes.
I think that for a lot of people, that's a nod to how this grand, as it's entitled,
Yeah.
journey kind of like felt.
Yeah.
Even
Hang
here,
on. Go.
like,
Yeah.
I've walked around this, my character has seen this,
Yeah.
and you've fucking faithfully taken it in here and polished it up.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, that's a level up, right? It's weird because two are happening at the same time, but no one's motioning for a buff. Frame by frame this. Frame by frame this.
Yeah, no, it's a level up. And I suppose the reason
That's a lot of frames.
the reason why, right,
Yeah.
is to have some offset motion in the animation, so it feels
Yeah.
like there's a bit of flow to the two of them.
Yeah. No.
I'm good for it, man.
Oh, you can hear the leveling sound effect. Yeah, no, I am not. In a way that's different to me, not or me. I like. Okay, well, I'll say when it gets to it. That was fantastic. That's so cool.
Yeah.
All those rooms, beautiful. Yeah. Is it? Yeah, it's this. This is absolutely fantastic.
This is fucking cool.
Yeah. Full on Armor of the Dead, faithfully recreated. It is beautiful. That's fantastic as well.
Yeah, I mean, this is like, bits of this are like just your mind's eye, the level of fantasy and imagination that you have as a kid. You're looking in this game where like this Frost Giant's got like 2 animations. I know it's more than 2, but it's like this is the fantasy that it evokes.
Yeah. There's Restarter, Torn DK.
Everyone rushing through Dalaran. Squads of people.
All the news about 8 people in Ashes of Valar.
That whole segment's so
Winter Grasp.
And you know what? Fair play. Like, that's what Wintergrasp felt like.
Yeah.
And this is what the quests underneath Naxxramas felt like. Like, they were cool. All this, Bolvar and shit.
Hang on.
Sarth.
Hang on. Oh, okay, I'm going to say I was in Iceland. Running while casting Frostbolt? Bullshit, no. Yeah.
Sarth.
Hang on, was that a halberd with a good animation? That's not realistic.
KT.
Yeah.
In cooler fashion than we saw in Shadowlands.
That was the
Money shot.
That's what dragon raiding feels like.
That's not money shot. This
It's
is the fucking money shot. No, it's almost the money. This is another money shot.
that's really nice.
Motherfuckers, man.
Oh, so legit.
That trailer.
I know that character.
For a solo editor, that is fucking insane. That's insane. People often don't appreciate how much time things take. When you are doing this, you know, After Effects, Cinema 4D, all that workflow, how much time shit takes.
Yeah,
This is crazy.
It's really hard to even concept how much work that is. It's not even like even if it was a group of people, that is still such a profound amount of work.
And if you want to sort
It's
of
unbelievable.
Understand some,
Yeah.
well, this is the World of Warcraft YouTube page, which we are actually going to venture back to quite soon. But I want to take you to Hurricane's YouTube page because he posts behind the scenes, and I love how he edits them. At least there's one I remember from years ago. Man, all these are cool. Where is his making of, though? Because he did a very... Oh, man, I can't believe how many years ago this is. And it's because he was originally in the private server community.
That would explain the capability with all of the.
Here's some of your stuff. Right, so this is going to be getting your assets out. That one before. So this is exporting like the world map data from the client. You can grab the FBXs with the animations for these guys and drop them in. A little bit of cleanup. It's going to be some custom stuff. So grabbing all of this. Now what you're seeing is kind of like building a background with 2D assets and stuff. And then tossing it together.
That's extremely
Obviously.
loud.
Oh
Jeez.
shit.
Yeah. You got it done there?
Yeah. And suffice to say, this all takes a hell of a lot longer than it looks in this very flashily cut segment. I'll move it down a wee bit more. And then, of course, what you throw on in the end, right? Because at this stage, you're probably thinking, oh, this looks like WoW with extras.
Yeah.
Bam, you slap on the grade. And yeah, it's like a stylistic choice. I suppose this is more of a Zack Snyder kind of grade. I don't say it in a demeaning way. It's just like, literally
It's dark and gray.
punching for a more stylized grade.
Yeah.
Just totally one way to do it. So this is a great example of like, building that scene. And you'll see even in the makeup of this scene, these are just straight out from the game. But then in the game, like these bits are just separate 3D models, not terrain files. So, bam.
Reconstruct.
Got to reconstruct that shit. And of course, that's like custom work, animating the fall and everything. And all of the trailers on the Hurricane channel are really cool, and I highly recommend you guys check them out. And certainly, if you are wanting to get into this kind of thing, I mean, it's pretty, it's pretty inspiring stuff. I love videos like this where you're like, fucking hell, I wish I knew the how. I'm seeing how you end up. Like, man, look at that scene. Just like seeing the scene being built. So, yeah, well, that was quite a lot for week one. But anyway, this is just a really, really cool video. I mean, hey, you want Tempest Keep to fucking feel like Tempest Keep? I think he really achieves it in this. So, there you go. That is some of the pretty damn awesome content. Mr. Hurricane.